welcome back to my channel. Hello vlogsters. I am done with my coffee for the day. Actually, today was supposed to be a very full day, but then it turned out to be a very working day, and things changed, plans changed, rearranged, and moved around. So today was supposed to be shower, doctor, and then have a little bit of extracurricular fun while Lisa drives us around and Jim runs into places. Well, it turns out the physical therapist called me yesterday and said, can I do your discharge in the morning? Or can I do your discharge tomorrow? And I said, maybe in the afternoon. I'll have X, Y, and Z. And she's like, can we do it in the morning? Well, I didn't realize what was involved in the discharge. So basically, I was doing my physical therapy exercises for her. She was also doing a training, somebody. So as they were training, I was just doing my warm-ups and all those things. I started to get ready, and I was asking her what she wanted me to do next. And she said, well, actually, can we get your brace on? Can we sit up and put your brace on? I said, okay. So I sat up and put my brace on. And she wanted to see me get to the commode. And she tested me 3 ways to prevent a fall. And then, which I failed because I only had 2 ways. And then I realized afterwards, duh. And then she asked for how could you no, there was one more question though. It was about a fall, and then she had one other question that I got right away. Then she said, all right, did the PTA ask you to stand up, do the stand up and sit down thing? And I said, well, I can't really do it in my rollator. The rollator, my brace doesn't quite fit in it. So I hit it on the way down, the way up, and it's not really great for that. So she's like, how about on the bed? I said, okay. 1. She's like, let's see how many you can do in 30 seconds. If I didn't stop to make a joke, I would have done 10. But I had to stop to make a joke. What I actually stopped at number 7 or 8 and said, yeah, I don't think I'm having a shower today. Oh my Lord, it was so tiring. Because I can get up and down fine. I just never had to get up 10 times in a row. Up and down 10 times in a row. And then I went over to the commode. She wanted to see how I got to the commode, and then got in the chair. And then she wanted to see how I got out of the house. First she wanted to see how I got through the house, and then she wanted to see how I got out of the house. So I called my husband from the office, and because he has to help me get out of the house. And I said, well, he just stands back here, and we do this. And I got my shoes on, and I went out and got out of the house, and she was very happy to see how it went. And then she wanted to see how we got back in the house. And I said, did you want to see me get in and out of the car? And she said, no. She's like, if you can do it, if you're comfortable with it. And I was like, all right, well, I was comfortable getting in and out of the house, but you wanted to see that anyway. I was just checking. So we put down the little ramp, and she goes, you walk up the ramp? I was like, no walking. I'm not allowed to walk. So together, Jim and I went up the ramp. But she said, we really try not to use these as wheelchairs or wheelchairs. And I was like, I know, but the wheelchair doesn't fit through any of the doors. So this is it. This is what we got, babe. But I did talk to the nurse yesterday, Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. And we did talk about prescribing a new rollator. The rollator that I have, I got last year. I had a different insurance, and it's fallen apart. It's not safe anymore. The physical therapist assistant told me that herself, that it was not safe. The other thing is, today I saw my primary, and I also extended it to her, as well as to the oncologist nurse practitioner, because I saw her too. So basically, I let everybody know that I need a new rollator. So they're putting in, the nurse said she's going to contact the DME, and I was like, she's like, they'll contact the DME and they'll put in the insurance. Thank you so much. Thank you, baby.
Smack.
Oh, Jim, that's drippy. I'm sorry, that's why it was laying flat. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, you drippied it all over her card. No, that's okay. Did you get anything important? No? Okay. Thank you, hon.
Well, you don't have any electronics or anything like that that could cause a fire, so no.
Silly. So the nurse said, I'll contact the DME and they'll, see if what your insurance will cover. And I was like, oh, that's so great. That's wonderful. Can I have one question? What's a DME? But it's durable medical equipment. Yes? I think that's what she said. Yeah, I think that's what she said. So that's like the company that gets me a commode and rollator and wheelchair and that kind of stuff. So we're waiting to see now what the insurance will cover. Hopefully they'll cover one that won't fall apart as easy. But if not, the other one will just, I'll just have to have maybe preventative duct tape or something. I don't know. Anyhow, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. I got Friendmail. This was in my post office box. Jimmy went to go mail a letter or a package, and when he went to the package, he checked the post office, and there was a box here. That's a box, sure. There was a letter in the box. And the sticker on the back says, "Let your light shine before others," Matthew 5:16, which I think is sort of perfect. My area code when I was growing up was 516, so I think that's perfect. And let's see what it is. It's got a beautiful blue butterfly on the outside. I do have to get more lights hung up for more cards because that's important. It says, "Get well thoughts for you," and it's beautiful. Look, flowers and butterflies. Oh, and there's a lot of stuff written on the back, so hold on. "Dearest Jeri-Ann, I want you to know that you are in my prayers for peace, joy, and healing. I too have stage 4 cancer, endometrial, and I am trusting in our Lord for my healing too. However, I take comfort in knowing that He will never leave me or forsake me. You are loved. What a comfort we can have knowing we are children of a loving and merciful Father. Love, Lisa." Oh, Lisa, that's beautiful. And the card itself says, forgive me, it says, "Trusting Jesus to fill you with peace, give you the rest, and hold you close to His heart as He makes you well again. Praying you'll be well soon." Oh, Lisa, that's beautiful. Thank you. And on the back, it does have a whole thing to read later with my magnifying glass. Thank you, Lisa. You all are so sweet. I know that without His love in your prayers and my faith, it would take a lot more. It would just take a lot more. So thank you, Lisa. That was very sweet. I can't wait to hang it up. I feel like I need a whole new room just for cards. It'll be the card room. So today was pretty good. Like I said, I went to, after the physical therapist left, I was spent. And I texted the shower aide. And I said, I talked to my aide and my home health aide. And I talked to the shower aide. And I said, maybe the home health aide will just help me with a shower tomorrow because I am wiped out. And I still had to go to 2 doctor's appointments. And I was like, this was a lot. And so they were like, fine. And I rested here a little. And my bestie's here. And she was like, if you're going to need a nap, close your eyes. And I was like, felt like there was just too much to do. So I tried to close my eyes for a few minutes and try to just rest a bit before we had to get the whole rest of the day going. And then I got dressed. And it was really funny. I put on my Marauders Map leggings and I put on my Solemnly Swear I'm Up to No Good t-shirt. And then my husband comes in. He grabbed some clothes to go get dressed in the bathroom because Lisa was here. And he had on his Solemnly Swear I'm Up to No Good t-shirt. So we were twinning. I think I'll try to put a picture in here of us twinning. But it's probably going to be my thumbnail picture because I think it's super cute. So I went to the primary, and the primary was my first appointment. She's so amazing. She's going to help me out with a couple of, like, different treatments. She's really happy about the back. We see each other every 3 months, and she wants me to get my blood work done. And, you know, I do have to do a fasting blood work. I should do it tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow we're going to get up early, and we're going to do hair. I mean, I can avoid eating, so I don't care about that fasting part. I can fast easy. I can avoid eating, like, that's what I'm trying to say. You can't. Oh, I'm sorry. You made a face like... Did you make a face like you don't believe I can? It's like, sure you can. Put that jar of peanut butter right there that you dip in all night. So, we'll see. We'll see. We talked about possibly getting a haircut tomorrow, which is, yay, excited. And I just want it to be, like, cool. Like, I want a cool haircut. I want a cool color. I want to go to the store. Like, I want to go to Sally's Beauty Supply and buy a really cool purple. We were talking about purple, right? I was talking about, I said I would should do orange for kidney cancer, but then my friend Sharon said I would look like Heat Miser from, you know, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So that was out. Not doing that. But actually, it's kind of a joke in my family. I'm like, orange isn't my color. What could I have gotten? Any kind of other cancer? But really, I'm fine with what I have. Thank you very much. Then I spoke to the oncologist, and the oncologist seemed very positive about the direction we're going. I did ask him about possibly being 1 more month to let the back completely heal up. We will, that is pending any scary blood work results or, you know, unexpected blood work results. And I also asked him, because he was the one who conferred with the dermatologist the first time to get me the dermatologist that I had. And I asked him to just, like, confer with her to make sure she wants me to, like, how much healing she wants me to have done before I go back on treatments and stuff like that. But he said it was okay to go ahead and move forward with calling the interventional radiologist about getting the spinal done and, I mean, the spine done, not the spinal, the radiation on my spine. And also to start going back to the eye doctor. If I could tolerate the ride, and that was kind of the greatest thing about going to Springfield yesterday, is I realized I can tolerate the ride. I didn't have any burning or any pain in that back area. You know what I mean? Which is really great. So that means I think we could start going to Lebanon and getting our eye shots again. What else? Am I missing something? Then tonight we got Made Right for dinner, which is a local favorite, like an old-time local favorite. It's like this really old little, like, loose meat hamburgers place. I think the food's pretty good. It's not heavily seasoned, and it's, like, good for my mouth because it's, like, loose hamburger, and it's not really, like, brown fried loose hamburger. They kind of make it in a big giant, like, steamer tray. When you go there, it's all mixed up and chopped meat. Yeah, it's good. And Jimmy made me a shake with dessert, which is low carb, but, you know, still has carbs. But that's it. That's my whole day. I had fun. I was glad to see the doctors. There was a long waiting period for the doctor at his office. It's funny because there was like 8,000 old couples there, and it makes me so, like, it makes me all warm and fuzzy inside because I can imagine me and Jimmy being this, like, old couple taking each other to the doctor. But then I kind of, like, I get almost, like, a little melancholy because I'm like, will we make it to be, like, that little old couple going to the... Then I started to realize, compared to some other people, we are that little old couple who takes each other to the doctor. Like, this young girl walked by with her baby, and I was like, tell her we are the old couple going to the doctor. So, it's all relative. It's all relative, but... It was good to see everybody again from the office. And it's funny because There's 3 girls that work at the office that I often get names. I was never really good with names. I was always good at faces. But with the pandemic, I kind of became good at names. But this one, I was like, the 2 girls had dark hair, and they were like a tall, a medium. And then there's a shorter girl that had a lighter brown hair. But then the lighter brown hair girl got major highlights. And then the girl who's the medium height girl with the dark hair got major highlights. And I was like, you guys are messing me up. I don't know who's who, and I didn't see you in 3 months, and I can barely see it all anymore. So I said, we have to get you a combined name like Bennifer. You know, like we'll have to make you one conglomerated name, mix all your names together, and come up with a good name like that. So we're going to work on that for next time. But listen, I love you guys so much, and I really do appreciate everybody. And thank you, Lisa, for this card. I will be praying for you. I think I know exactly which Lisa you are in the comments because we've been talking about this lately. And I, of course, will keep praying for you and for your healing as well. And hopefully you'll get good test results. But like I said before, we're pretty confident about taking another month off. I'm pretty confident about taking another month off. The doctor, of course, he never knows. He's like, nobody ever knows what the C word does. And it was really cute to hear him call it the C word, which is really funny, right? I didn't expect that. I never heard him refer to it like that in the past. So it was kind of funny to hear him say that. But, yeah, everything, everybody's impressed by the way that the skin's healing, even though it looks painful and it's got still some far enough to go. But it's just done leaps and bounds in the last couple of weeks, too. So there is that. All right, that's it. I love you again. Don't forget, if nobody's told you today you're loved, you can always come by and hear how much I love you, okay? And as always, you guys take care. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. Hi, everybody. Once back. Blooper reel. Hi, everybody.